Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, obviously, I got to keep this short. I'm not doing well. The voice is gone, whatever. But I just want to chime in on a couple of things. Two things. One, you're going to have Brian Mendoza versus Tim Chu for the 154-pound title coming on Sunday morning in Australia, Saturday night in America. It's a fight you should probably watch. Anybody's named is Chu, the son of Tim Costa Chu. The guy is good. It really is, and he's exciting. And Brian Mendoza, don't underestimate on him. He's had wins over Rosario, who was looking real good at the time when he got beat by Mendoza, and so was Fundura, the big, tall, 6'5" guy in the 154-pound division. He stopped him too. So he's got a lot of confidence. So this is one of them don't look away fights. So try to tune in for that. But my main thing here, y'all know how much I talk about two division champion and still undefeated, much maligned fighter in Demetrius Andrade. I talk about him all the time here because I just will not, I will be relentless in the fact that America will let people this talented be treated like that. Just not gonna happen on my watch. So I won't talk about those other ones, and I'll continue to talk about him. So for me, someone who talks about him all the time, it's really great to see him in a big fight, a pay-per-view fight, and getting all the attention. Because Demetrius is a bubbly character. He's, the screws are, well, they're tight, but he likes to have fun. He's crazy in a positive way. And then, but he's still humble in terms of this is a super great fighter, right? And, seeing as though he's let people call him this and call him that and remains upbeat, which I think is phenomenal. But guys, he's in this fight on November 25th against the Mexican Monster, and Mike Tyson gave him that name. Yeah, but a lot of people got names, right? But I think he deserves the title Mexican Monster because the other Mexican and Canelo Alvarez just refuses to fight him. And the people that Canelo Alvarez refused to fight, which is really funny, they're always ridiculously great. David Benavidez, Demetrius Andrade, the franchise title when it came to Jamal Charlo, who was looking good at the time. The rematch with Dimitri Bivol, going up there to fight Bivol because you thought he was the weaker link when it came to Beterbiev, and he didn't want to fight Gilberto Ramirez, who's another Mexican. And when Canelo said he didn't want to fight Mexicans, he meant Gilberto Ramirez and David Benavidez. So, and then Dimitri Bivol said, hey, I'll fight you at 168 pounds so you don't have this excuse that I'm too big for you. And I told you a long time ago he wasn't going to do that because he ain't trying to lose those titles. And here we go when people say I did a video about Demetrius Andrade and I put Canelo Alvarez as the fourth best super middleweight, in my opinion. He's definitely behind Demetrius Andrade. He's behind David Benavidez, and he's behind David Morrell. Now, it's very simple to prove me wrong by fighting them. But I'm not ever putting him in front of Demetrius Andrade because he did everything in his power to not fight him with the help of the media. David Benavidez, why wouldn't you want to fight David Benavidez when the WBC gave you his title? So he was able to fight Callum Smith for the WBA title and be given the WBC title, just given to him. And everyone calls him undisputed, and no one likes to mention that. But all the other undisputed fighters that were undisputed weren't no belts given to them. And when it comes to Canelo, he was given that belt directly after being given the franchise title to night fight Jamal Charlo. So people ignore things like that, but when you do, you have to check yourself to find out why would you? Why would you? Those are facts that you probably shouldn't like. But if you do, there's another emotion that's making you do that because you're not being objective. We don't want people to be called undisputed, but they were given a belt. Why would we want that? For what reason would you want that in sport? So therefore, I think he should have been fought David Benavidez just on the fact that, oh, you were the champion here. I'm going to get that belt from you. But he didn't have to. And he still refuses to. So guys, enjoy the weekend. Check out Tim Chu and Brian Mendoza. And let's just enjoy Demetrius Andrade being in a high profile scenario. And that, for me, that's pretty good. I'm up out of here, man. I'm going to get myself together. Doma Sports Talk worldwide. And I'm up out of here. Thanks for coming by.